In the infinite expanse of the cosmos, a tiny spacecraft, launched decades ago, has just sent back a message that has left scientists stunned, hearts racing, and minds reeling with possibilities. This is Voyager 1, humanity's farthest-reaching emissary, a lone wanderer drifting through the interstellar void over 15 billion miles from the pale blue dot we call home. On May 23, 2025, at 7:29 a.m. PKT, a signal arrived. Weak, garbled, but undeniable. A transmission so shocking it could rewrite our place in the universe. What did it say? What does it mean for us, for our future, for everything we thought we knew about existence? Buckle up, because this is a story of cosmic proportions, a tale that blends awe, mystery, and a touch of fear as we unravel the secrets of a message from the stars. Picture this: Earth, a speck of dust suspended in a sunbeam, as seen from the edge of our solar system. That's the kind of perspective Voyager 1 has given us before, with its iconic pale blue dot image snapped in 1990, showing our world as a fragile, lonely pixel in the vastness of space. That image alone was enough to make us feel small, insignificant, yet strangely connected to the universe. But now this aging probe, powered by a fading nuclear heart, has sent something new, something unexpected. It's not just data, not just numbers or measurements of magnetic fields or cosmic rays. This is different. It's a signal that defies explanation, a message that feels almost intentional. And it's got the world's top minds scrambling to decode its meaning. Let's rewind for a moment to understand the gravity of this moment. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 was part of a bold mission to explore the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond. It was a marvel of engineering, a time capsule of human ingenuity, carrying a golden record etched with the sounds of Earth. Laughter, music, greetings in 55 languages, and even the brainwaves of a person in love. This record was our cosmic message in a bottle, a hopeful gesture to any intelligent life that might find it millions of years from now. The probe was never meant to last this long, yet here it is. 48 years later, still whispering to us from the edge of the solar system, now in interstellar space, far beyond the heliosphere, the bubble of our sun's influence. It's a survivor, a testament to human ambition. And now it sent us something that could change everything. The message arrived at a receiving station, a faint signal traveling across 15 billion miles of emptiness. Scientists first thought it was a glitch, a hiccup from a spacecraft whose systems are older than most of the people analyzing the data. But as they dug deeper, the signal revealed patterns, sequences that didn't match any known cosmic noise or instrument error. It was structured, deliberate, almost like a language. The internet exploded with speculation. Posts on X lit up with hashtags like Voyager and Mystery and a cosmic signal, with users sharing theories ranging from alien contact to a warning from the future. Some called it the most significant event in human history. Others feared it was a prelude to something catastrophic. The truth? We don't know yet, but the possibilities are electrifying. Imagine the scene: a team of astrophysicists huddled around screens, their faces illuminated by the glow of data streams. The signal is a series of pulses, binary in nature, but not random. It repeats in cycles, with bursts of information that seem to encode something profound. Early analysis suggests it could be a map, a set of coordinates pointing to a location in the galaxy, or perhaps a mathematical formula that unlocks a universal truth. But there's something else, something emotional in the way the signal feels. It's not just cold data, it's like a voice calling out across the abyss, pleading to be heard. Could it be a response to the golden record we sent? A hello from a civilization that found our message? Or is it something else entirely? A warning, a beacon, or even a cry for help? Let's pause to consider what this means. For decades, we've been sending signals into space, hoping to connect with others. The Arecibo message, beamed toward the M13 star cluster in 1974, was a binary burst of information about our planet, our biology, and our place in the cosmos. It won't reach its destination for 25,000 years, and any reply would take another 25,000 to get back. Our radio and TV broadcasts have been leaking into space for over a century, forming a bubble of human noise 200 light-years wide. But those signals weaken with distance, becoming whispers in the cosmic wind. Voyager 1, though, is different. It's physical, a tangible piece of us drifting through the stars. Its golden record was designed to last 1 billion years, a monument to humanity's existence. And now it seems something or someone might have noticed. The emotional weight of this moment is overwhelming. Think about it. We're a species that's only just begun to explore the stars, yet we've dared to send our hopes, dreams, and fears into the unknown. The golden record carries the sound of a baby's cry, the crash of ocean waves, the rhythm of a heartbeat. It's a love letter to the universe, a declaration that we are here, that we feel, that we dream. And now, after all these years, it's as if the universe is writing back. The idea sends shivers down the spine. What if this is the moment we've been waiting for? The moment when we learn we're not alone? Or what if it's a warning, a signal that we've attracted the wrong kind of attention? The stakes couldn't be higher. Let's dive into the science of what's happening. The signal's structure is complex, with layers of information embedded in its pulses. Initial analysis shows it's not just random noise, but a sequence with mathematical properties. Some researchers speculate it could be a fractal pattern, a self-repeating structure that encodes vast amounts of data in a compact form. Others suggest it might be a compressed message, like a cosmic zip file, waiting for the right key to unlock its secrets. The problem is, we don't have that key. Our best supercomputers are working overtime, crunching numbers, trying to find patterns that match known physical constants or mathematical principles. But the signal is elusive, almost as if it's testing our intelligence, daring us to prove we're worthy of understanding it. The internet is buzzing with theories, and X is a goldmine of raw, unfiltered reactions. One user posted, "This is it. First contact. Voyager 1 just became our ambassador to the stars." Another warned, "What if it's not friendly?" We've been shouting into the void for years. Maybe something heard us. Scientists are more cautious, urging patience as they analyze the data. But even they can't hide their excitement. One researcher, speaking anonymously, said, "This is the most significant signal we've ever received from space. It's not just data, it's a story, and we're only at the beginning of reading it." The emotional pull of this moment is universal. Whether you're a scientist, a dreamer, or just someone scrolling through X, this feels like a turning point. Let's explore the possibilities. If this is an alien signal, what could it mean? The optimistic view is that it's a greeting, a response to our golden record. Maybe a civilization, far more advanced than ours, found Voyager 1 drifting through their star system and decided to say hello. The record includes instructions for playback, so they could have listened to our music, heard our voices, and sent a reply. Imagine that. A species light years away, moved by the sound of a human lullaby, reaching out to connect. It's a beautiful thought, one that fills the heart with hope. But there's a darker possibility. What if the signal is a warning, a message saying, stay away, or worse, you're in danger? The universe is vast, but it's not always friendly. Could Voyager 1 have stumbled into something we weren't meant to find? Another theory is that the signal isn't alien at all. What if Voyager 1 encountered something else? A relic of an ancient civilization, a dormant probe, or even a fragment of our own future? The spacecraft's instruments are old, but they're still sensitive enough to detect anomalies. Maybe it picked up a signal from a long-dead probe, a cosmic echo of a species that once thrived, but is now gone. Or perhaps it's a message from a future version of humanity, sent back through time or space via some technology we can't yet imagine. The idea sounds like science fiction, but so did Voyager 1 when it was launched. The universe is full of surprises, and this signal could be the biggest one yet. Let's talk about the emotional impact. This isn't just a scientific puzzle. It's a deeply human story. Voyager 1 is a piece of us, a reflection of our curiosity, our courage, our need to reach out and touch the unknown. When it was launched, it carried the dreams of a generation, a belief that we could transcend our small world and connect with something greater. Now, as it sends back this mysterious signal, it's like a child calling home after a long journey, telling us something we can't quite understand, but feel in our bones. It's a reminder of how fragile we are, how brief our time in the cosmos might be, and how desperately we want to matter. This signal, whatever it is a mirror held up to humanity, reflecting our hopes and fears. The world is reacting in real time. On X, people are sharing stories of how Voyager 1 inspired them as kids, how they dreamed of becoming astronauts or scientists because of it. Others are posting memes, joking about aliens demanding to speak to our manager. But beneath the humor, there's a current of awe and anxiety. We've spent centuries looking up at the stars, wondering if we're alone. Now, we might have an answer, and it's both thrilling and terrifying. What if this signal changes everything? What if it confirms that we're part of a larger cosmic community? Or what if it warns us of a threat we can't comprehend? The uncertainty is electric, sparking debates in homes, labs, and online forums across the globe. Let's consider the practical side. Decoding this signal is no small task. Voyager 1's systems are powered by a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, now running at a fraction of its original strength. The fact that it's still sending anything is a miracle. Engineers are working around the clock to stabilize the connection, boosting the deep space network's antennas to catch every faint whisper. But the signal's complexity suggests it might require new tools, new algorithms, maybe even new ways of thinking. Scientists are collaborating globally, sharing data with teams in Europe, Asia, and beyond. There's talk of using AI to crack the code, feeding the signal into neural networks trained to find patterns in chaos. Every second counts, because the longer we take, the more we risk losing the signal as Voyager 1 drifts further into the void. What if this is a test, a cosmic challenge to see if we're ready to join the galactic stage? The signal's mathematical nature suggests a universal language, something any advanced civilization could understand. Math and physics are the same everywhere, from the orbit of Jupiter to the edge of the Milky Way. If we can decode this, we might prove we're ready to take our place among the stars. But what if we fail? What if the signal fades before we crack it, leaving us with more questions than answers? The thought is haunting, like missing a call from someone you'll never hear from again. It's a race against time, and the whole world is watching. Let's zoom out for a moment. Voyager 1 isn't just a machine, it's a symbol. It carries our story, our music, our dreams, etched onto a golden disc that could outlast our species. The record includes a message from a world leader, a heartfelt plea that says, "We are a small, distant world, but we are here, and we hope to survive our time, to live into yours." It's a message of hope, of resilience, of goodwill. Now, as we receive this shocking signal, it feels like the universe is responding. Maybe it's saying, "We hear you." Maybe it's saying, "Be careful." Or maybe it's saying something we can't yet fathom. Whatever it is, it's a reminder that we're part of something vast, something awesome in the truest sense of the word. The emotional stakes are high. This signal could unite us, inspire us to work together as a species to solve the greatest mystery of our time. Or it could divide us, fueling fear and suspicion about what lies out there. On X, some users are calling for transparency, demanding that scientists share every detail of the signal. Others are skeptical, wondering if it's a hoax or a misinterpretation. But most are just captivated, caught up in the wonder of it all. This is a moment that transcends borders, languages, and beliefs. It's a moment that makes us feel small, yet infinitely connected to the cosmos. What would you do if you knew this signal was the key to humanity's future? Would you drop everything to help decode it? Would you look up at the stars with hope or fear? Imagine standing outside at night, staring at the sky, knowing that somewhere out there, Voyager 1 is carrying our message, and now it's brought something back. It's a humbling thought, one that makes you feel both insignificant and profoundly significant. We're just a speck in the universe, but we're a speck that dares to dream, to explore, to reach out. And now the universe might be reaching back. The scientific community is buzzing with activity. Teams are analyzing the signal's frequency, its amplitude, its repetition. Some suggest it could be a map, pointing to a specific star or planet. Others think it's a formula, perhaps describing a new law of physics. There's even a wild theory that it's a blueprint for a device, something we could build to communicate with whoever sent it. The possibilities are endless, and each one is more mind-blowing than the last. But the clock is ticking. Voyager 1's power is fading, and every transmission could be its last. We're racing against the decay of a machine that's already outlived its creator's wildest dreams. Let's talk about the human side. This signal isn't just data, it's a story. It's the story of a species that dared to send a piece of itself into the unknown, not knowing if it would ever be found. It's the story of a probe that's traveled farther than any human could, carrying our hopes across the stars. And now it's the story of a message that could redefine who we are. On X, people are sharing their own stories, their dreams of what this could mean. One user wrote, "I was a kid when Voyager launched. Now I'm old, and it's still out there speaking for us. This signal feels like a gift." Another said, "I'm scared, but I'm also excited. This is what we've been waiting for. The emotions are raw, real, and universal. What if this is our last chance to learn the truth?" What if Voyager 1's signal is a one-time message, a fleeting opportunity to connect with something greater? The thought is both thrilling and terrifying. We've spent decades searching for signs of life, from SETI's radio telescopes to the rovers on Mars. Now the answer might be here, in a faint signal from a 48-year-old probe. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how much further we have to go. This could be the moment we've been dreaming of, the moment when we finally hear from the stars, or it could be a warning, a sign that we need to prepare for something we can't yet imagine. The signal structure is still a mystery, but it's sparking new ideas. Some scientists are revisiting the golden record, wondering if the message is a direct response to its contents. The record includes images of Earth, from mountains to cities, to a mother nursing her child. It includes sounds of nature, from whales to wind to thunder. Could the signal be a reply in kind, a snapshot of another world? Or is it something more abstract, a concept we don't yet have the tools to understand? The uncertainty is maddening, but it's also exhilarating. This is what exploration is all about, pushing into the unknown even when it scares us. On X, the conversation is evolving. People are sharing art inspired by the signal, from digital paintings of Voyager 1 drifting through starry voids to poems about the loneliness of space. One user posted, "This feels like the universe is telling us we're not alone, but we have to earn the right to know more." Another wrote, "What if Voyager 1 found a mirror, and this signal is us from another time?" The creativity is boundless, a testament to our need to make sense of the unknown. This signal isn't just data, it's a spark, igniting imaginations across the globe. Let's consider the bigger picture. If this is an alien signal, it could change everything we know about the universe. It could confirm the existence of intelligent life, opening the door to new technologies, new philosophies, new ways of being. It could unite us as a species, reminding us that we're all passengers on this tiny blue dot, facing the vastness together. But it could also challenge us, forcing us to confront our place in the cosmos. Are we ready for this? Are we ready to step onto the galactic stage, to meet whoever or whatever is out there? The signal is a wake-up call, a reminder that the universe is bigger than our wildest dreams. If it's not alien, the implications are just as profound. A signal from a future humanity, or a relic of an extinct civilization, would force us to rethink time, space, and our own history. It would be a glimpse into the unknown, a puzzle that could take generations to solve. Either way, this moment is a turning point. It's a chance to come together, to use our collective ingenuity to crack the code. It's a chance to dream bigger, to reach further, to be more than we are. Voyager 1 has given us a gift, a mystery wrapped in starlight, and it's up to us to unwrap it. The emotional resonance of this moment can't be overstated. This is about more than science. It's about who we are as a species. It's about the child who looked up at the stars and wondered, the scientist who spent decades listening to the cosmos, the dreamer who dared to believe we're not alone. It's about the courage to send a piece of ourselves into the unknown and the hope that something, somewhere, would hear us. This signal is a reminder of that hope, that courage, that curiosity. It's a reminder that we're still here, still reaching, still dreaming. As we speak, scientists are poring over the data, running simulations, testing theories. The signal is faint, but it's still coming. A lifeline across the stars. Every day brings new insights, new questions, new possibilities. The world is watching, waiting, hoping. On X, the hashtags are trending higher, the theories growing wilder, the emotions running deeper. This is a moment that belongs to all of us, a moment that could define our future. Whether it's a greeting, a warning, or something else entirely, this signal is a call to action. It's a call to be curious, to be brave, to be human. So what does this mean for humanity? It means we're at a crossroads. We can ignore the signal, dismiss it as noise, and go on with our lives. Or we can embrace it, dive into the mystery, and see where it leads. This is our chance to write the next chapter of our story, to add our voices to the cosmic chorus. Voyager 1 has carried our dreams for 48 years, and now it's brought something back. It's up to us to listen, to learn, to dream even bigger. The universe is calling. Will we answer?